Good morning, 4G. Again with science, we are going to be studying force. Now remember, our TEAC 4.6D says, I can investigate the effect of force on an object. And today we're going to be looking at another force called magnetism. Now, I love to play with magnets. They're so fun, especially if you have a really strong magnet. It's just so intriguing. That means interesting, the way that they work. And one cool thing about magnets is they create or produce an invisible force called a magnetic field. Now, what this is like is in your cartoons, when your character has a force field, and the bad guys are shooting bullets and stuff, and it just bounces off the force field, and you can kind of see the bubble around them. Well, magnets don't have a force field like that, but the magnetic field is kind of like that. It's almost like a circle around the magnet where anything, but instead of repelling things, it pulls things in. So anything that has iron in it, any kind of metal that has iron in it, if it gets in the magnet's magnetic field, it'll pull right up to the magnet. And we saw that yesterday in gravity when magnetism overcame the force of gravity and pulled the paperclip up to the magnet. So the paperclip wasn't hanging down anymore. It was straight up towards the magnet. So magnets have that magnetic field. And you can see exactly where the magnetic field is. These are all iron fillings. Like, you remember that guy who separated the fillings from the sand using a magnet? These are fillings. They're just like little tiny pieces of iron. And you can see how they're attracted to the magnet. And the ones closest to the magnet get sucked in and stick to the magnet itself. This allows the magnet to attract objects made of iron or steel. This is a bar magnet. It has a north pole and a south pole. The south pole of one magnet will attract the north pole of another magnet because opposite poles attract. Both stuck together. However, like poles repel. So here you see the south pole next to the south pole. What is it going to do? Are they going to stick together? Repel means they push away or push apart. So no, they will not stick together. They're going to push each other away. The south pole of one magnet repels the south pole of another magnet. Or if you flipped them around and you tried to do north pole to north pole, it would repel also. You have to have opposite poles for those magnets to stick together. So if you have magnets in your classroom, now would be a great time just to kind of try it out for yourself. See how the magnets push and pull against each other. All right? And if you use a different kind of magnet, would it change that? Would it change the fact that the same poles repel each other, but opposite poles attract each other? When you tie a string to the middle of a bar magnet, the north end will point north and the south end will always point south. This is how compasses work. So you see, a compass has this magnetic needle in the top. And they put it up there where it can spin around easily so there's no friction to stop it. And that magnetic needle always points north. This is a horseshoe magnet, and you can see the magnetic field around it. It's different than the bar magnet. It's a different shape. It's also much stronger. Do you see how many more iron fillings are stuck to the horseshoe magnet? And in between there too, so it's a lot stronger. Because of its shape, it produces a stronger magnetic field. These magnets, they're just like little ones that you put on your refrigerator. Okay, maybe there'd be a letter on them or a picture of someplace you visited, or who knows. But they're not as strong. They have a weak magnetic force. How could you make a stronger magnetic force? You can pause the video and discuss. All right, now that you're back, there's just one more little tidbit of information for you. Matter is classified as magnetic when it's attracted to a magnet. And remember, things with iron in them are attracted to a magnet. A lot of metal things have iron mixed in because iron is really strong. It's like the Superman of metals. All right. And when things have iron in them, then shoop, they'll be attracted to that magnet. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great day. Again, there's a little assignment on Schoology for you to do, so be sure to do that and be sure to join me again tomorrow in the 4G Science Corner. Have a great day.